You have been known as baked potato, living your life in the Big Brother house as a baked potato for the last 5 weeks. But, you know, since you're no longer a housemate, would you like to do the honours of ripping up this, you know, non-legally binding contract and become Rosie again?
Yes! Oh, my...
Yes! Rosie! We now pronounce you Rosie. How do you feel? Finally!
Thank you.
Well, Rosie, it has been 24 hours since you left the Big Brother house. How are you feeling now, genuinely?
I honestly am so excited. I can't even believe I'm like seeing normal people. Like, not saying they're not normal, they are. But like, it's amazing to like be let free into society. Honestly, I'm so jazzed to be out.
Wow.
And like,
what was one of the first things you did? Was it like wash out the flour and the egg?
Oh yeah, I literally had a shower. I had to stand on the plug hole because it wasn't working. But apart from that, it was great.
Okay, amazing. How does it feel? You know, how do you feel about getting a backdoor exit?
I honestly, like, I thought it was absolutely fine. I felt like, actually, do you know what? I honestly am really happy that it happened that way because I felt like no one really... It's just like, in a popularity contest and the fact that people chose those two over me, I absolutely agree. I think they're amazing. So how can I be cross at? Like, how can I be cross at that?
You're so sweet! You know, obviously, you know, we saw on Friday that you felt that the crowd's reaction was a little bit, you know, negative towards you. So are you relieved in that respect as well, that you didn't have to come through the front doors?
Yeah, I did. I have had it confirmed that it was like a bit of a blip. So I was like, thank Christ. But apart from that, yeah, I was just so... I mean... Yeah, absolutely. I was like, that's so cool. And who the hell? Like, no one's left by a vote. Yeah. That's so cool.
I know.
Like, what the hell? I was
exactly.
like, so crimey.
But
I love it.
Let's talk about, you know, the way that you ended up exiting the house through the vault. Why do you think that Shegan chose you to enter the vault, first and foremost?
So I think due to that reaction, I think he thought that I was probably like the one who would be going. And I felt like maybe he chose 3 that he thought he could live without, kind of thing.
OK, fine. So you thought he was protecting his friends...
Yeah.
...and, you know, safeguarding himself and potentially the cash, right?
Yeah, of course.
OK, well, normally, at this point, we'd play all of the nominations that you'd received and say, take a look at this. But genuinely, we can't, because you only received 1 nomination throughout the whole series.
What?
And that 1 nomination...
Thank you, guys.
You should feel very confident in yourself for that alone. And someone who definitely you was popular with in the Big Brother house was Nathan, of course. I mean, it did seem to us on the outside that your relationship with Nathan came somewhat out of the blue. It came from nowhere. Did you have any idea that Big Brother had heard you ask him out during the fire alarm evacuation?
See, this is what I was, like, hoping to God that they wouldn't... That's why I did it then, because I was hoping it wouldn't be shown on the telly.
Well, it wasn't necessarily. It was a really lovely moment. It was really sweet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm just like, oh, God. Oh, God. Like, I was like, oh, no, I'm so worried that I'm going to come across as, like, weird and awkward, and then they... Oh, God.
Yeah,
oh, no.
well, you know, that is the promise of the show. Big Brother is always watching and listening. But what was there between the two of you before that moment that gave you the confidence and the courage to ask him out?
I think he was hinting stuff. Like, normally I wouldn't be able to tell that kind of thing. Like, I would just assume, like, I'd just be like... And, like, I would just, like... But I felt like he was hinting towards that. So I was like, OK, I guess that's fine. And I was kind of just saying it more as, like, a, you know, like... we could do something after, like, not, it doesn't have to be a date, but then he kind of was like, no, I'd rather it be a date. And I was like, OK.
OK. It's cute, Rosie.
It's so lame. I literally was like, oh, no, I'm going to literally, everyone's going to be like, that is so gross. And like, oh, God, I just feel like, it's just going to look really, I felt like, oh, no, this is going to just, like, this is not going to be good for the audience to watch, and it's just going to be very...
Now, look, listen, it has been suggested that your relationship with Nathan is a bit of a showmance. A showmance. What do you say to that?
I honestly couldn't give a gnat's bollock. That is literally fine. Like, I don't mind. Like, that's fine. I do not mind that at all. I know it's like genuine. Basically, I just, God, I was worrying because I just wanted to make sure I was being respectful to the housemates. I don't want to be like a real, like, over the top, like, and then I know my dad's watching and I thought he'd like hand me my ass and stuff like that. So I was just like, oh God. So I probably came across as quite awkward. But I know that was, in like an artificial environment, that was probably like the realest thing.
Okay, so it was genuine. And do you know what? After hearing, multiple times from Nathan that he loved you, you finally said it back to him on Friday and said, I love you back. So, is that how you really feel?
So embarrassing, because I'm like literally not this girl. I'm like, honestly, I swear I'm a cool person in real life. No, I'm not. That's a lie.
But are you in love?
Yeah, I do. I really, 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 really care about him. Yeah.
But you really care about him?
Fine. Yes, I love him. Yeah.
You do love him?
Fine.
Oh, that's nice. So what does the future hold for the two of you? Should I buy a hat? What do you think?
We're actually going to go on holiday after this.
How do you feel about the Big Brother experience?
I absolutely loved it. Like, yeah, I absolutely loved it. I can't even tell you how grateful I am to even, I can't even believe I was even on it. Like, it was really... I don't even cry about I just feel like, I just can't, thank you. And thank you guys for being so lovely as well. Like,
Rosie, you've been amazing, and you certainly shouldn't ever feel like you're a hard person to love. You're absolutely perfect just the way you are. Your dad and SJ are over there. So go off and give them a massive hug. Give it up for Rosie, everyone!